In the heart of a busy city where people rushed past one another chasing dreams and dodging burdens, sat a man in torn rags, legs twisted, his back hunched, a rusted begging bowl in his lap. Most walked past him. Some tossed coins. Others looked away in disgust. They called him Baba Craw-Craw. But what they didn't know was that this man was no ordinary beggar. Just 3 years ago, he was Chief Olamide Adesanya, the billionaire owner of Olamide Holdings. He lived in a mansion guarded by gates of gold, with servants, private jets, and a calendar filled with business deals across the globe. But one thing haunted him. He trusted no one. His board members smiled with polished teeth, but plotted behind his back. His children argued over his wealth, and his so-called friends only came when there was something to gain. One day he vanished, sold his shares, faked his death, and disappeared from the face of the business world. The newspapers mourned, the vultures scrambled, and the world forgot. But Olamide did not vanish. He transformed. He took on the name Baba Craw-Craw and chose to live as a poor, crippled beggar. Day by day, he watched the world from the ground, low and unseen. He saw the kindness of the poor, the cruelty of the rich, and the honesty of street children who had nothing to give, yet still shared their bread. He kept a journal in secret, wrote down names, faces, actions. One day, a small girl named Zainab knelt before him. She placed a warm meat pie in his hand and said, "Mama says kindness is a seed. Maybe you'll smile today." That night, Olamide smiled. For the first time in years. 2 years passed. The man everyone saw as useless had been building a secret legacy. And then one morning, he disappeared again. This is unbelievable. Billionaire Olamide Adesanya has returned from the dead. But wait. Sources say he's been living among us as a beggar. The world gasped. His former friends looked away in shame. His greedy children were silenced. And to the shock of all, Olamide held a press conference, dressed in simple clothes, with Zainab beside him. "I have seen the world through dust and rags, and now I will rebuild it with eyes wide open. To those who were kind to the least of us, your kindness will be rewarded. And to those who judged from the surface, you have already lost the most valuable thing, your humanity." He gave millions to the poor, built homes for the homeless, funded dreams of street children. And Zainab? She became the youngest director of the Zainab Foundation for Kindness. As for Baba Craw-Craw, he no longer crawled. He stood tall, not in gold or riches, but in truth. So, the next time you see someone on the streets, before you judge, before you turn away, ask yourself, what if greatness hides in rags? Because sometimes, the richest hearts wear the poorest clothes.